We'll talk about it. This is going to be the cat's meow. And this thing is heavy. I don't know. And follow these instructions. Industrial remote control. Sweet. One thing that I've been wanting to do, you know, with a manual mill, that means you pretty much do everything manual. And one challenge that I've found, and it's probably pretty much across the board because I see it a lot talked about in forums, is turning the log. How you going to turn the log if you got a big log? The small ones, no problem. Anything up to about, 16 inches diameter, no problem, you can turn them. But when you start getting over that, like I've got some over there that are 30 inches plus, then you got to do something a little bit different. What I'm going to do today, or the plan is, went to the Jungle Web and I purchased what's in this box here, Vevor. You might can guess what it's going to be. Let's unbox it and then we'll talk about it. I think this is going to be the cat's meow in helping or acting as an assistant for the kid in turning logs. I've got a plan, don't know that it's going to work. Unboxing, follow these instructions. Okay. So it looks like I got two brackets here that's going to hold the thing on the wall, and there's some bolts. Electric hoist use manual. And this thing is heavy. Got some straps, some more straps. The one I've got here, I told my bride, I said, one thing I don't want to have to be doing is going around to that side to push a button, to use the hoist. And this one's supposed to have a remote, so I should be able to operate it from this side. This thing weighs about 60 pounds. How do I know? Because I weighed it. There's a control. There's some batteries. Only thing I hadn't seen yet is the remote. I guess this is the remote. Industrial remote control. Sweet. I got two challenges here. One challenge is, how am I going to get this thing up on that header? And then the second challenge is going to be where I want to position and how I'm going to hang it. Let me get you in here to take a look at this thing. That's a pretty big motor. This thing is rated at 2,200 pounds. But the way I'm seeing it, because I'm not lifting the logs, I'm just turning the logs, okay? So maybe it's a little bit overrated, but this is the only one I saw that was AC with a remote control, and those are the two things that I wanted. And it cost, you're probably wondering what it cost. As I remember it, don't quote me on this, but it was less than $170. Shipped, tax, everything, as I remember it. Let me study on a second, and I'll be right back. believe that's going to work. So what the kid's thinking here is I'll screw this up to the header, and then the winch mounts here, and I bolt that through there. This is a good piece of walnut, shouldn't go anywhere. Alright, how are we going to get the winch up there? That's going to be fun, but we'll figure it out. Key is if these are lined up proper. I think center to center was 11 3/4, so it looks like they're right. Now the kid's got to figure out how to get the thing up here. Well, the kid thinks he's got it. These have to be, there's a wasp looking for a place to build him a nest. I hope he doesn't find one. If he does, I hope I remember to take him out. These holes have to be 11 3/4 apart. He's coming back. This rest that I've got here has to be at least a minimum of 1 inch below that hole, and it is. So I think if I can lift it and get it up here, then I can figure out how to get these bolts in the hole. Let's give it a try. What does it look like to you? An accident waiting to happen? Let's hope not. All right, maybe all right. Let's hope we're all right. Anyway. Good thing about it is, only good thing, you can see I think that one's started. Looks like all this is going to have to come off now. Well, after wrestling way too long with this bolt and getting the hammer out and everything else, we're finally, what you might say, on the threads. I just went back and touched it up a little bit, make it look a little bit better, put a little paint on it. We're going to be good to go. think I've got this thing laid out in the right place. I think I do. Well, the kid has got to take this tape off right here. Get some cable out here. Contact. Well, I need that cable to come this way. Let's see if it will. I believe it did. So here's the remote. Now I got it on start. Let me get you in here. So that's over there, and that's to here. And that's not going anywhere, I don't believe. And I don't believe this is going anywhere. Because I'm not lifting the logs, right? We're not lifting them. We're just turning them. If we was lifting them, we'd be doing something different. And I think I've got it far enough over. Well, that feels like that would just pick me right up off the ground if I needed to get off the ground. You've seen the process from start to finish, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think I've got something here. You will be the first to see when I get a log on here that I need to turn. It's sort of bad timing for the skid steer to be down. You may have seen that in the last, I don't remember. Anyway, the skid steer is down. So I'm probably not going to be putting a real big log on here anytime real soon. But whenever I do, I'm excited about trying. Only thing I see that might need adjustment. This might need to go down that way just a little bit. I don't know. But I think that'll hold over there. I mean, that would take some pretty wicked pulling to break that piece of walnut that's holding that. And this would take some tremendous weight. We're not lifting it, so I don't know. I think I got it. I'll let you know. Hey, if you stayed with me, I appreciate it. And friend, I appreciate your encouragement when you write in the comments. Kid gets discouraged with this thing. I've been doing it now about a year and a half, and I'm trying to put out good content and do good job, good work, but it doesn't seem like it's going anywhere. I don't know if I'll keep doing it or not, but anyway, I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next one.